Hello, welcome. We're going to take a look at Good Company today. At the time that this is recorded, this is on sale. It's a little bit different, it seems like, than a regular. This isn't like just a store simulator, so kind of excited to take a look at this. Create profile. Let's see. Silicon experts. I think these are okay. These are just colors and badge. Not badges, but what do we got? Pineapple? No. How about a bee? Maybe? Oh, how about paintbrush? There's a lot of different icons in here. Holy cow. Um, let's do this one. Of course, we'll pick violet. I'm just gonna leave this name, this company name. That's fine. I don't have anything better off the top of my head. Body type, companion. Oh, jeez. Headwear. No. Uh, Facial features. Let's do that, I think. I don't... These look the same. I don't see... I don't see where you can select a color for that. Oh, hair, skin, clothes. Okay. We'll stick with that. It's got a badge. That's funny. Let's do that. Gloves. Shoes are probably fine. Not sandals, no. Skin, that's fine. Clothes. Uh, no, let's go back to this, I think. All right, Dominic Burrell. We'll just put violet, blue. Except, now the one thing I wanted to do, this music is kind of crazy. And I couldn't turn it down. So hopefully the recording comes out okay. Um, all right. Just scenarios, free play, campaign. After many years away, you're back in Good County, proud home of tinkers, tinkerers and tycoons. Upon your return, you discover that ruthless global corporations have brought the local industry to its knees. Now your fellow citizens are in need of jobs and someone to offer them a brighter future. You've been hired by the Federal Bureau of Industries to get local economy back on track. The consultant will contact you shortly. Okay. All right. Returning home. Hello? This is Carrie Goldfield from the Federal Bureau of Industries. I just wanted to confirm our meeting at your father's garage for the Good Company instructional program. See you soon. Hope you're ready for this. Earn your first profit after learning the basics. A new module. Take care of a solid output. Test what you learned and release a new product. Okay. Um, I guess this is a good place to start. Tutorial. Hold on a second. Where's my thing? I'm looking for the chat. Where did it go? Ugh. I don't know why it's saying that. Just got the chat labeled incorrectly. Hold on. Technical difficulties. Okay, now it's updated. I don't know why it wasn't updated. Pretty sure. Anyway, Instructor Goldfield. Hello and welcome to Good Company. My name is Carrie Goldfield and I'll be your instructor. Ready to begin? Sure. Let's start with the basic controls, all right? The camera can be controlled with mouse and keyboard. Zoom is the mouse wheel. Camera pan, drag, right mouse button, move camera, WASD. Got it. All right. To review any information we discussed, click on the manual for quick access. Open it at any time with F1. Okay, got it. Good. Now try zooming in and out by scrolling the mouse wheel. Yep, got that. Oh, nice. All right, look around by using, okay, I looked around. Milestone reached, basic controls. I know these are some real basics right here, but hey, we don't want you to get lost on the first level. True, true. Now I want to tell you a bit about yourself, all right? Every player has their own player character, which is always present. You can change the appearance of your player character by editing your profile. Yep, okay, got it. Player characters function just like any employee character that appear in the game, but they do not require wages or use job outfits. Okay. In free play and in later stages of the campaign, the player character will get additional traits, making them better workers and managers. Okay. What is this? Employee camera. Select the player character. Oh, that's me. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I'm not, okay, controlling my character. Okay. Salary, 0. Workplace, none. Okay, great. Now you know the basics. How about we get some work done? I've already prepared a workplace for you. Okay, good. You can either assign your player character to work on the table or use the quick hire button to immediately hire and assign a new employee. To hire employees, use the quick hire button. You can also assign any qualified idle employee by pressing the Assign Idle Employee button. Use the Human Resources F4 to get an overview of all employees or hire unassigned staff. Okay, now open Tinker Table. There should be a button highlighted. Let's try this. Okay, there should be a button. Okay, see the quick hire button? Click to hire and assign an employee directly to the table. The last step to select the item you want to have crafted. Currently, we only have plastic case available. Please select it. Okay. It's very important to give your employees proper work instructions, otherwise they will just idle around. Okay. Currently, your crafting employee is missing input materials. We haven't told them where to look, nor do we have materials in stock for them to use. Let's order some materials first. Okay. Items can be bought on courier pallet, bought on courier pallets that are located within a delivery area. Add an item rule and activate the buy toggle to buy base materials. Want more? You can change the target amount in the item rule as well. All purchases happen at the start of each day. Deliveries will only replace what's been taken by your staff and no more. Okay, so that's like a minimum order kind of thing, I guess. Alright, first open the courier palette. You should be able to see a few new elements in the panel. Add rule. To buy materials and make them available to your employees, click on Add Rule. Now select Plastic. Got it. Great. Once the material is delivered, your crafting employees will begin working. Okay. Next, the employees will need a place to put down the finished modules. We will have lots of options eventually, but for now, let's sell what we've made. Okay. Items can be sold in the courier pallets that are located within a delivery area. Use the sell toggle on the item rule to sell things and adjust the reserved space to change how much your company will try to sell each week. Note, base materials cannot be sold. Okay. Items are sold once per week every Monday morning. Okay. First of all, open the courier pallet again. Buying and selling happens in the same pallet. Okay, got it. Add rule. So click the plastic case. Sell orders will not be activated automatically. Activate selling your modules pressing on the sell toggle. Sell. 100%. Okay. From now on, we're going to sell modules every Monday morning. Try to sell one plastic case. You can also sell the ones you might still have in your personal inventory. This is the day. Monday. Okay. One step closer to success. Isn't it great to have dependable employees? Yeah. All right. Hold on. I need some water. All right. Halfway through. It's almost time for us to start building products, but first we need to expand our module production a bit. True. Expand your company by using the construction menu, hotkey 1. Okay. Select a piece of equipment from the list and click where you want to place it. You can rotate with the mouse wheel or R key. If the piece of equipment has an access point, make sure it's accessible, of course. Let's start by placing more tinker tables. For that, open the construction menu. Okay, tinker table. I think that looks good. Notice that the cost of the tinker table was deducted from your budget when you placed it. Place another one so we have a total of 3 tinker tables. Okay. So our weekly profit is minus 352. This was 250. For our first product, we will need 3 different modules. I have given you the LED array and single cell battery technologies. Okay, I reckon you're ready to do this on your own. Remember to use the manual hotkey F1 if you want to review the instructions from earlier. Okay, remember, set what to craft, hire employees, order materials, and reserve item slots for the modules. Yeah, okay, got it. So we're selling everything right now. Which is probably okay. So what we want to do here is, what do we need? How do I know what I need? Single cell battery means required materials 2 times chemicals. Low power supplies. Oh, hold on. Can we slide this over here for a second? What we need is... Oh, it closes it right away. Uh, Add row. We need to buy chemicals. It says 2, right? This is at stock size 100. So we'll leave that. Okay, 100. So one here, one order is 100. Got it. Okay. So we're good there. So what else do we need for the other thing? We need 7 times electronic parts. You know what? We need to increase this to 2 because it said we needed 2, right? For the single cell battery, 2 times chemicals. For the LED array, we need 7 times electronic parts. So let's go over here and see what we need. LED electronic parts. We should probably hold on. Whoops. We need 7. 250 and 250. So let's do 3, okay? So those have to be delivered. So this will be single cell batteries. And then this will be LED arrays. I'm not going to have enough room, am I? Quick hire. And then we'll do this quick hire. And what else we gotta do? I gotta check sell order. If we have 20 of these, we can. No, we've got 2 storage. And storage is 2. So I might trash this one. Because I don't know that we want to sell that, do we? Well, we might, because it's probably going to take a while. But I feel like this guy doesn't have room to put his stuff. Can I do a table? Or, I mean, another pallet? Maybe, all right, maybe I need to reduce this. They don't have room to put their stuff down. So I don't know how that works. Because I've already jammed them up now. Shit. Ugh. Well, we're selling stuff, so there's space. It looks like there's space in here. Why does that not count? I'm not sure I understand that. I don't know what I just did. I right-clicked it, and I don't know if it went away or I don't know where it went. Uh, oh, wait a minute. Crafted. I thought I assigned this. Input, output, upgrade. What? Craft the listed modules. Okay, so I've got 1 and 1. They just don't have any place to put them. I don't know why I can't add more of a delivery area. That kind of sucks. Hmm. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't add these. Is that why? I'm such a moron. Okay. I gotta add. I gotta add these. That's what I did. I didn't add them as input. I only added materials as input. That's why they weren't dropping off their stuff. All right, so now don't we need a, I was gonna say, we don't have to put these together. Logistics only. Sell? Didn't say anything about assembling anything. Okay, so we're up 126. Weekly profit. Fantastic. It's good to see you catching on to all these new concepts. I think we're ready to talk about assembling products. Yes, we are. See, selling modules is all well and good, but selling products is the way to go. Products are assembled from multiple modules and they can earn you quite a lot of cash. Exactly. Assembly tables are required to assemble products or modules. Assembling works similarly to crafting, but instead of crafting a module, you assemble modules into a product. Yeah, okay. Assembly times vary depending on which modules are used for the product. Got it. There's a new table available, the assembly table. Please build one so we can continue. So, um, we'll put that, can we put that here? All right. Good. Now open the handheld assembly table by clicking on it, just like the Tinker table earlier. Okay, I've prepared a blueprint for you. The Good Calc. Go ahead and select it, okay? Now you see the hiring button, just as you did in the crafting tables. Hire an employee to this table or assign your player character. Can I? Okay. The modules are already available on the courier palette. What's missing is an item rule for your product. Notice the sell order is set automatically when you create the rule. Okay. Where's the good calc? That's these. I don't, she said it automatically? So I want to trash that. I want to trash this, and I want to trash that, because I don't want to sell those parts anymore. Add rule, the good calc, sell order. Now let's wait until the employee has assembled 3 calculators. Products are always at the end of a product line. There's nothing left to do but sell them. Yep, cool. All right. What are we waiting for? This was it. Why was this at? I don't know why it automatically selected a thing. Assemble 3 good calc products. All right, so what we've got in storage is 1 case, 1 single cell battery, and 2 LED arrays. Oh shoot, you know what I did? I screwed up. I wasn't supposed to delete those. What I was supposed to do is, wait a minute. I don't want to, what if I don't want to sell them? Can I not sell them? Oh, this says sell order 100%. Oh, here's logistics only. Okay, so that's what I was supposed to do. I was supposed to turn off the sell and not delete the whole rule. That's where I messed up. My bad. So, what am I doing? A lot of nothing. Because we need the good calc, we need one of each. Do I not have one of each? We've got a small storage here, that sucks. So we've got 5 batteries, 6 of these. We don't have enough cases because we sold them all. Oh, add rule. Cases. There we go. Jeepers. Alright. So I've got this set to 3 calculators. We need to make 3 of them. And then these, I don't know how big these stacks are. Stock size 20. Stock size 20. Uh, what's the calculator? The calculator doesn't say what the stock size is. Oh, so these are spots reserved for, okay. So these are spots. So this is going to take a little bit of getting used to trying to figure out how to manage what you're making. So the calculators, yeah, we got them on sell. Okay, we're good for the moment. All right, milestone reach. Products. The Federal Bureau of Industries, or FBI as they like to be known, is awarding trophies and rewards to show the recognition when you complete certain milestones. Cool. Earning 1 trophy allows you to move to the next step on your career path. The second and third trophies are additional incentives in case you like an extra challenge. Okay, to get your first trophy, try to earn 4,000 G by selling modules and products. I recommend prioritizing products since they allow for higher profits. Yeah, got it. Okay, now he doesn't have any room. Yeah, this is like a freaking nightmare. So let's go ahead and turn. This is 1, 1, and 1. Okay, we're good there. I don't need. What's the stock size? 20. Let's turn this down. Let's leave these at 1 and see what happens. And then we got to monitor how many. Can I move these? So we got 3 cases, 7 batteries, and 8 LEDs. What we could probably use is another table. What I'm excited about this game is to get to like lead manufacturing would be I think that would be kind of an interesting thing. I mean, that's what kind of got me excited about this game. I mean, right now we're just going through the tutorial and stuff, but Lean manufacturing is all about material handling and not stocking, loads of stuff. It's all about moving things through a factory so that it runs it's at its most uh, at its best efficiency. So let's go over here. Let's do this. How much is this table? 1,000? Oh, geez. All right. So let's hire someone. We'll do good calc. We have to monitor what we've got here. And then we can speed this up too if we want. Right now, I don't want to. I don't really want to do that right now because I'm just kind of getting a grip on what what's going on. So I should be able to bring this over here and still see everything. It's Wednesday. We need to make sure we have enough room. And apparently we don't. Because she's standing there with her box. And so is he. Okay. So I had to open that up so I could put the calcs on the pallet. So this is my storage. This is my pallet storage. So I'm gonna have to up this because we're still only on Saturday. All right. I don't want to add too many assemblers.
CEO TV, voice of the industry. I heard a rumor that this company was struggling, but looks like they've made it through.
Um, level successful. So CEO TV. So if I continue, take care of a solid output
This surely is
milestone.
something. I guess. Or not.
Jesus. Great work. You've even got covered by the local news. That's news. That news anchor loves talking about the latest industry buzz. I'm sure you'll be featured again soon. Okay, well, let's just continue. You can continue to the next stage if you want, or feel free to stay a bit longer and earn additional trophies. Yeah, let's earn some trophies. The campaign is separated into levels and challenges. Each challenge or level can be completed by earning the first trophy. You can either continue with the level and achieve the remaining optional trophies, or you can go back to the campaign map and move on to the next level that has been unlocked. Got it. Let's scale our production up a bit and introduce a new product. I've added a new technology to your portfolio, the battery stack. Okay. This time you need to reach a certain production output within a given time frame. If your production takes too long, the achieved amount will reset, so set up enough tables to reach your quota. Okay, craft 10 battery stacks per week. Optional. Add a sell order for battery stacks. So, what... Oh, that must be over here? Battery stacks? Yes, okay, so that's only a component, it's not an assembly. So, what does it need? It needs plastic and chemicals, which we already got. So, let me pause this for a minute. Can I, oops, pause. I should be, oh, here's my base material. Okay, so this is like not really a hot bar. That's the stuff that I took out of the delivery area. Okay, so back to business here. So this takes stuff we've already got that we're already buying. The question is, how do I proceed? I think what I might want to do is move some stuff around if I can. Because this is a time crunch. It might not be that difficult, I'm not sure, but. And then selling the calcs is just basically a money thing. So, whoops. Can I? Uh, can I move this? I don't remember what she said earlier. Is it here? E equipment. Basic workbench. Can I move? Components. Blueprints. Basics. Camera. Player inventory. Construction. Before building, you can rotate. Notice that if you build something the money required, you can buy. It didn't say anything. Most equipment can only be built inside of work zones and therefore only indoors. There are exceptions to this. Shelves, decoration, and conveyor belt related equipment can be built outside of the buildings and work zones. Can I move? R for rotate. The list of buildable equipment is organized in categories. Editing equipment. Moving it. If you want to move already placed equipment, you can click the move toggle on the construction mode. Okay, that's what I was looking for. Move. Put her whoops, here. And then we need another tinker table here. And then what we want is this, we want battery stack, which means we have to add battery stack here. I'm so gonna run out of freaking room. Monstera, no. Don't I? Mm. When do I get some storage? We're gonna have to up this. Well, maybe not. No, because this has got a 20 because it's a component, not an assembly. So we should be good. Now let's go ahead and hire someone for that. And then we got to keep an eye on our stuff. And we can probably take that out of there for now. Oh, shoot. That wasn't very helpful. I also have a checklist for you for this one, but you only have to fulfill the first point on the list. The others are just reminders for best practice. Optional setup staff. Set up and staff 3 tinker tables for battery stacks. Okay. So, so I did that. I only added one. Here it says optional set up 3. Here and here. These are battery, higher, battery, higher. Okay. Now we're out of plastic cases. So let's add somebody here to make plastic cases. All right. Yeah, I know you don't have any plastic cases. So where's our time limit? It said 10 a week. Okay. And we've crafted 9. Yep, okay. Got it. It's great to see you mastered those tasks on your own. I'm confident you have a splendid career ahead of you. Okay. There's just one last thing to do. I've prepared a new blueprint for you, but for this one, you'll need to change your production. We still have loads of room we can use in the courier palette. Oh. Inventory management. Each inventory has a limited number of slots. Materials and modules can be stacked while single products always occupy one slot. If you increase your production output, you may need more slots for a product. You can increase the number of slots by editing the reserve slot amount on the item rule itself. Yep, I got that. It's possible to reserve slots for items while something else is still there. Those slots are marked in a red in with a red outline, and you will need to remove the item from the slot before your employees can use it. Okay. All right. Assemble 6 Calcutron products per week. Stop the good calc production. Okay. So what do these take? Batteries. Okay. Set that. We gotta change this. We've got to add the Calcutron. As you may have noted, we actually need 8 slots per week to reach our goal. I'd advise you to set the slot amount for the Calcutron to at least 8. Right. So, I can't. We gotta turn this one down. And this one up. There we go. Okay. Now, what have we got? We don't need... Shoot, I don't know what we need. We need arrays, battery stacks, and plastic case. This one is making... This one is making the single cell battery. So we don't need that anymore. He can make these. Wow. Yeah, this game will make your head spin. Just trying to keep track of all this stuff when you're switching. Alright, optional. Remove the cell order for good calc. Yeah, did I do that? I think... We don't have any, right? Reserved, yeah. So we can delete that. Fabulous. You managed to complete all the tasks. I'd say we're all about done here. We are about done here. I can't read. How interesting. You must be the fledgling Carrie is taken charge of. So you're his kid, I presume. Can't say I see the resemblance. Who's this guy? Hold on, Navan. Regardless, I'm Rico whatever. Communications officer at the FBI. I'm sure we'll have the pleasure more often in the future. Okay. That is, if you can stay in business. It's hard to stay afloat, especially when there are sharks in the water. Yeah. I'm sorry. Takata likes to scare our newcomers. Let's look positively into the future. The journey has just begun. All right. You are a true tinker now. I'll give you a call when we're ready for the next session. See you around. Okay, bye. Good luck. Don't give up too quickly. Would be a shame. Gee, thanks for the support. All right. I'm gonna pause this for a second. Ms. Navon would like to come in. It's hot outside. Come on, babe. Where's Daisy? 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 Come on, babe. Come on. Come here, baby. Come on in. Were you cooling off in the shade? Yeah? goofballs. Alright, I'm going to spend a couple more minutes on this before I get everyone some dinner, including myself. So let's, I think we can go back. I don't know if we have to start over. Uh, Return to map. Alright, so I got the 3 trophies. Um, so we can go up here now. Charlie's Circuits. Hello, this is Carrie again. I spoke with our father earlier, and he said we could use his old company grounds to cover the basics of work zones. I'm expecting you there. See you soon. Yeah, let's go here. So yeah, this is just a tutorial thing with all this stuff in it. I don't know what all is here, but apparently a lot. But yeah, I think this is a good plan to go through this campaign thing a little bit at least, and then maybe we'll explore some of the other options for the game after we get a handle on some of this stuff. Start level. Alright, it's good to see you again. Charlie has given me the keys to the old company grounds. Gosh, this feels nostalgic. Alright, great. Good for you. But let's not dwell on memories of the past. We have a new lesson to learn, and I've prepared several instruction sheets again. Cool beans. As you may have noticed during a previous lesson, the initiative of employees can be quite limiting and requires you to set clear instructions. Yes. One of the tools we have available for instructing employees are work zones. By default, every building contains a single work zone, but within buildings you can edit work zones as you like. Oh, I see. Work zones are very useful to structure your company and keep production and logistics separate. You can only place equipment within work zones, and work zones can only exist inside of buildings. By default, each building contains one work zone, but you can set up multiple work zones very easily. You can draw new zones on the floor, expand existing ones, or erase them. Work zones have a customizable name and color for better organization. First, open the Work Zone panel to see more details. As you can see, there already is a work zone in here. Click on Erase Zone and try to remove a part of the work zone. Okay. Most equipment cannot be built outside of work zones. Try to add a new zone. New zones can be added on both empty and already occupied tiles. Okay. You can also extend existing zones. Choose Extend Zones and start dragging from within an existing zone to another zone or empty tiles. Oh, yeah, okay. Whoop, there we go. Got it. You can change the name and color of zones. Feel free to play around a little bit. When you're done, click on this text to proceed. Extend zone, add, erase, ant zone, Venice zone. Policies, work zone, employee, color. Here we go. Okay. Yep. All right. All right. Finish the dialogue. Click on speech bubble. Yep. I will reset your zones and lock them for now since I need to explain a few other things to you. You can keep editing them later when you have a better grasp on work zones. We are missing a delivery area in our main building, which contains Zone B, but don't worry, there's a small delivery building available nearby, Zone A. Okay. Zone A contains one of the delivery areas needed to buy materials. Yep. Note that the delivery area is not a zone, and also not the name of a zone. Delivery areas simply mark the space in a building in which you can set, buy, and sell orders on courier pallets. Yep. We'll connect both buildings via courier routes so that we can purchase materials in Zone A and craft modules in Zone B. Okay, now build your courier pallets. Please add one in each work zone, one in Zone A and one in Zone B. Oh, because one's for the... Okay, got it. Courier pallet. So what we need, here's the... This is where we put... one will be for the materials and one will be for the products. I think for now, I'm just going to set this as close as I can. Then we'll put this one here, I think. Place orders for plastic, metal, chemicals, and electronic parts on the courier pallet in Zone A. Alright, add, she said, plastic, metal, chemicals, and electronic parts. Now add item rules for all the materials in Zone B. Wait, what? Add item rules for what? Same stuff? Why would we do that? Okay, very good. Now that everything is set up, let's get into the nitty-gritty of courier routes. Oh, geez. Holy man. Okay, I got it. Yeah, we're moving stuff from there to here. Use courier routes to move items between courier pallets across multiple work zones. Courier employees assigned to a route will continuously visit each pallet and carry out the actions you set for them. You can create routes in the Courier Routes panel. Add courier pallets to the route by selecting them from the map. Okay, open the Courier Routes panel. There are no routes yet, so let's create one. Create new route. Each route must contain at least 2 courier pallets to be valid. To start adding pallets, press Add Pallet. Couriers will walk to each pallet on the route in the given order and carry items between them. Add the 2 courier pallets to the route by selecting them on the map. 1 and 2, okay. Oh. Couriers add 2 courier pallets. Oh. Add courier pallet. That's what the is going on. Add courier pallet. A is already on there. Route settings. Each courier route can handle up to 6 item types. At each pallet, you can unload or pick up an item. You can also assign an amount, which sets how many items are exchanged. Set the minimum storage to determine how much of the item remains on the pallet when the courier picks it up. Oh my gosh. Good. Now you have to specify which item types should be transported on that route. Add the 4 base materials from Zone A to the route. Plastic, metal, chemicals, and electronic parts. Okay. We want the courier to pick up the material at Zone A. For that, add a pickup action for each material in Zone A entry. Uh, okay. Add a new rule. Pick up, pick up, pick up, and pick up. Okay. The picked up materials have to be dropped off at Zone B, so you need to set an unload action for each material in the Zone B. Yep, got it. So, that's everything. Great. You have defined all necessary instructions for the route. All that's left is finding someone who will execute these instructions. Hire a courier for the route. Yeah. I suggest that you close the panel and observe your courier at work. Pretty neat, huh? Click here when you're ready to continue the lesson. So yeah, he just brought everything over. Okay. Great job. Now that you know how to connect work zones, let's get back and do some advanced crafting, shall we? Yes, we shall. Do you know about components? Components are intermediate materials that are crafted from base materials and are sometimes other components. They are useful to craft more advanced modules. Not all modules can be crafted from base materials. Some require other modules or components. Components are more advanced crafting materials. You can sell components, but it isn't always the most profitable tactic. You can easily spot components in your crafting list by their green background. Okay. Since we have a little extra space in Zone B, we could use it for a tinker table that produces circuit boards. Okay. Um, let's go here for now. Set up a component production. A circuit board, 2 metal, 10 plastic. Okay. And then we gotta hire someone. And then what we need to do is very good. We have all the required materials in Zone B. Set up the production for each of the modules we'll need for our next product. We've got to set this first. We've got to accept circuit boards, logistics only, yes. I've prepared another checklist for you. You can complete the tasks in any order you like. Okay, great, thank you. Set up production for plastic cases, battery stack, LED arrays, and simple circuits. Okay. So we need to construct some more tables. Plastic cases. Battery stack. LED arrays. And simple circuits. Okay. So let's do plastic cases higher. Then we got to add plastic cases here. And then we need battery stack higher. And we got to add a rule for battery stacks. Then we need LED arrays higher. I'm going through this step by step for a reason, just for it to sink in. LED arrays. And then the last one is simple circuits higher. Inefficient logistics detected. Recommend use of shelves. Okay. Oh, this is Lumo, a little invention of an acquaintance of mine. It's an assistant robot that can help you improve logistics in the organization of your company. Lumo made a good point. Until now, we've been quite inefficient with our setups. Let's take a deeper dive into logistics. Yeah. Place shelves near production tables so your employees don't waste time carrying items. Yep, exactly. Rotate shelves so they're accessible. Right, got it. The highest efficiency can be achieved when the employees can access shelves directly from the spot they work on. Shelves item rules are applied automatically depending on location and what product is set up nearby. Okay. First of all, select the newly added corner shelf from the construction list. Corner shelf. Place at least 4 corner shelves. 2, 3, 4. Now open one of the shelves you just placed. Simply click on it. Notice anything? The rules on the shelves are automatically assigned. Crafters will organize themselves if there are enough inventory slots available in nearby shelves. Okay. What we need now is a logistics worker in Zone B. That logistics worker will transport materials between shelves and courier pallets. Oh, geez. Efficient work zones use logistics employees to carry items around so crafting employees don't have to. Exactly. Hire logistics employee using the quick hire function in a selected work zone. Got it. Can I finish my thing here? We're not making any um she's working on those, but I didn't give her the go ahead to be able to place them. There we go. I think. He's still running back and forth. Logistics employees can be assigned in the work zone mode. Please open it again and take a look at Zone B in the work zone mode. That's courier routes. Where was the... There. Is that it? Yeah, okay. Now use the quick hire button just as you used it on the tinker tables. Okay. Good job. Inefficiency problems solved. Okay. Great. I believe Lumo will be of greater help to you than to me. I will transfer my Lumo user rights to you. Gee, thanks. Affirmative. New owner registered. You can set the notification settings in the game options. On to our next task. We want to finish our production line, and for that, I just unlocked another building for you. The building is already prepared for production. First, transport all modules to Courier Pallet 3C. Hire a logistics worker and an employee who will work at the handheld assembly table. Is that this? All right. We need... Let me see what's going on here. So this person in yellow is the one... What are they doing here? So green is the guy moving bits around. Yellow is the one moving bits and parts. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to add a route, create new route between this one. Why does it do that? Need a route. Add courier pallet. This one. Add courier pallet. This one. And what we need to move, I don't even know, because I don't know what we're... Personal assistant takes one of everything. So we need to move plastic cases, battery stacks, simple circuits, and LED arrays. Right? Do I have that right? Yeah, okay. And now, we've got to do this, and then we got to hire somebody to do that. Okay. Oh, we didn't hire anybody. Here. Personal assistant. And then we got add rule, personal assistant. Hire a logistics employee for the zone C. Oh. Um. Okay. You're doing great. I'd like to touch on the subject of logistics one last time. Production employees won't always make the right assumptions about which shelves to use. You can see a problem with the usage of shelves at handheld assembly table. The employee at this table would pull from the finished products on the same shelf they take materials from. Oh, right, okay. You want to manually set the input and output for your production tables. You can do this in the override storage section of the table panel. Let's fix this. Open the assembly table. Now let's define one shelf as input and the other as output. Okay. Input, override storage. What? She's not telling me how to do this. It's not for the... Oh. Input. Well, I don't know what's where. Hold on a second. Oh, wait a minute. Does that... I'm a little confused here. Can't I just tell the shelves to not have everything on it? Why are we doing that here? Input from here. Output over there. Yeah? Well done. The logistics employee will supply the production at the shelf you define as input. Okay. So what does this say now? Does it have... No, I can't click on it now. I'm not sure I understand that. Why couldn't I just do the shelves? Or is it better to just do the table? We're almost done. I suggest you observe your production for a bit and see how the cash is coming in. Yeah, well, we're getting there. Slowly. We were at a minus, I don't know what, 4,000 or something. Okay, greetings, I have a suggestion. It appears that you have access to the work zone mode. If you select any work zone, you can hover over shelf icons and click on them. This way you can see the logistics flow between equipment. You can even see where items of a particular type are transported. What? What did he say? I kind of missed that. Work zone mode. B. You can click on shelves. Oh, okay. I see what he... Logistics node. Click to expand detailed view. Drag to create connections. Yeah, I'm going to have to give this some thought on how to navigate all of the different controls you have in here. There is a ton of stuff. An absolute ton. Um, and to figure out like an efficient mode for everything. So I think for now, um, we're just gonna let this go the way it is, because it's working, and we'll come back and do a deeper dive into just this second part of the campaign. So yeah, if anybody that's watching, let me know what you think. I understand this game isn't going to appeal to a lot of people probably. It's pretty in depth, but it looks like it's a lot of fun once you get through all the all the stuff. I mean, I imagine there's a whole lot more, because you've got conveyors and all sorts of stuff. So this isn't even just a factory thing. This is way bigger than factory games. But anyway, for now, um, anybody on you watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Take care. Bye.